The Panzer I was Germany's first mass-produced tank, developed in the early 1930s as a response to the limitations imposed by the Treaty of Versailles. Despite its modest design, it played a pivotal role in shaping the future of armored warfare. Officially named Panzerkampfwagen ISD.KFZ 101, it was intended primarily as a training vehicle for the newly established panzer divisions. However, its deployment in combat scenarios revealed both its strengths and limitations. Weighing approximately 5.4 tons, the Panzer I was powered by a 60-horsepower Krupp M305 four-cylinder engine, allowing it to reach speeds of up to 37 km/h on roads. Its armor thickness ranged from 7 to 13 mm, providing minimal protection against enemy fire. Armed with two 7.92 mm MG-13 machine guns, the Panzer I was effective against infantry and unarmored targets but lacked the firepower to engage enemy tanks. The vehicle's design featured a crew of two, a driver and a commander who also operated the machine guns. Production of the Panzer I began in 1934, with over 1,600 units built by 1938. The tank underwent several modifications during its production run. The OSF, a model, introduced in 1935, had a rotating turret and was used for training purposes. The OSF B, introduced in 1936, featured a more powerful engine and improved suspension, enhancing its mobility and reliability. Despite these upgrades, the Panzer I remained underarmed and under-armored compared to contemporary tanks. The Panzer I first saw combat during the Spanish Civil War in 1936, where it was employed by the nationalist forces. Its performance in Spain demonstrated the effectiveness of armored units in modern warfare, influencing German tactics in subsequent campaigns. In 1939, the Panzer I participated in the invasion of Poland, marking the beginning of World War II. Although outclassed by newer tanks, it contributed to the rapid advance of German forces. As the war progressed, the Panzer I's limitations became more apparent. In 1941, during Operation Barbarossa, the invasion of the Soviet Union, the Panzer I was increasingly relegated to reconnaissance and support roles. Its thin armor and light armament made it vulnerable to enemy fire, and it was often used for non-combat tasks such as towing artillery or serving as a training vehicle. Despite its obsolescence, the Panzer I remained in service in various capacities throughout the war. In 1943, a modified version, the Panzer I OSF C, was developed as a reconnaissance vehicle. It featured a new chassis and improved armor but was produced in limited numbers. Another variant, the Panzer I OSF F, was designed as an infantry support tank with heavier armor and a more powerful engine. However, production of both models was limited, and they did not significantly impact the course of the war. After the war, the Panzer I continued to serve in various countries. Spain used the tank until 1954, and several were exported to nations such as Hungary and Bulgaria. Some Panzer I tanks were converted into armored personnel carriers or used as static defense positions. Today, a number of Panzer I tanks are preserved in museums and collections worldwide, serving as a testament to the early development of armored warfare. In summary, the Panzer I was a pioneering vehicle that laid the groundwork for the development of more advanced German tanks. While it was underpowered and under-armored compared to later models, its role in early World War II campaigns demonstrated the potential of armored units in modern combat. Its legacy continues to be studied by military historians and enthusiasts interested in the evolution of tank design and tactics.